3, standing 5'4", 135 pounds from Los Angeles, California, the devious one, Serena Deeb. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, she's your shine champion,
Ivelisse. It was 155 days ago, January the 24th, 2014, Shine 16, which saw a seismic shift for the first time really here in Shine. Valkyrie no longer had control of the Shine Championship. It was Ivelisse, who earlier that evening was, in fact, a member of Valkyrie, but defeated the Radiant Reign, ending her championship reign, no pun intended, and then being unceremoniously booted out of Valkyrie. We're going to find out it was Serena Deeb taking the place of the Radiant One. After Reign's departure, she attacked Ivelisse, showed her colors with a Valkyrie shirt, and has had her eyes set on Ivelisse and the Shine title since that very moment.
I would assume that you agree with me that this has to be Ivelisse's most competitive match as Shine champion. This is definitely the person that she's. I mean, this has to be the match that she's had, you know, the most highest profile match she's had here in Shine.
Her fifth defense since winning the Shine Championship. And I'm sure this one has a bit more than your average match for Ivelisse. Not just the history between these two, but the fact that it was just one show ago at Shine 19, which saw Serena Deeb pin Ivelisse, going on to victory for her team in that 10-woman elimination tag matchup. So you know Serena Deeb has a great deal of confidence coming into this one here tonight. Certainly has to think she's got the champ's number, and the champ clearly wanting to prove that that tag match loss is a much different story than losing a singles matchup, especially with the championship on the line here.
Ivelisse has a lot of confidence as champion, but you have to wonder if that did get into her head a little bit.
Well, right now showing no signs that she's gun-shy. These two taking their time here, feeling each other out. They did not have a great deal of time in the ring against one another in that tag team matchup. This is the first real one-on-one exposure between these two athletes. And clearly referee Jamie Tucker is going to have his hands full in this one. Very aggressive collar and elbow tie-up. These two ladies lock horns, and down goes Deeb as Ivelisse gets the better of that exchange. And Amber, we are joined by a very special guest in the booth.
I know, I'm incredibly excited.
My good close personal friend Rob Naylor is going to step in here and help us out with this one, as we have a lot of knowledge here in the booth. Rob Naylor, one of the most astute observers of the pro wrestling business that I am privileged to know, and always happy to have my colleague here in the booth with us where we get the opportunity. So Rob, welcome. It's main event time here, and nobody knows these two ladies better than you.
And did you hear that kick, Lenny, as Ivelisse goes right for that front chancery right here? This is it right here. The creme de la creme of women wrestling is in the ring right now here in Ybor City. And Serena seems to have things in her favor right now, Amber.
She sure does, but just as quick, Ivelisse turns the tide. I can tell this is going to be a very back and forth match.
No doubt both of these women surely scouted the other prior to this match, as this has been building for months upon end, as now Deeb just cranks at that ankle, tearing away at it. Now Ivelisse with the other foot right in the face, and now she's got the guard position of sorts here, going for perhaps a triangle choke. No. Deeb's got the legs, trying to extricate herself from this, and she does a wonderful job of that.
As we said, very back and forth. Great counters.
Deeb now just found it, targeted the back, and she's going to stay on that target. Very experienced wrestler is Serena Deeb. Now just kind of toying with her though, Amber. Kind of surprising.
Serena very cocky, in the last few months. Ever since she's joined Valkyrie, it's definitely been a different side of Deeb, one that we've really never seen before. Definitely more aggressive, more cocky.
Absolutely, one of the sweetest people I used to know, and it's definitely changed over the course of the last couple months. Ivelisse with the inside cradle.
Jamie Tucker checking to see if those shoulders are down.
Look at each athlete, though, struggling, trying their best to get that pin, as they know that if they pull out a quick win here, they can catch the other one off guard, as now Serena goes to work on that arm and elbow region.
And you're correct, Rob. All it takes is 3 seconds. These women are really going at it hot and heavy.
And two of the best technically skilled athletes in the world. And I said it to Rob earlier when we were talking, and I think Ivelisse is an amazing athlete. She's a great representative as Shine Champ, but Serena Deeb, in my opinion, may be the most complete female performer in the business today. And that's not to say that Ivelisse is not capable of beating Serena Deeb. She certainly is. She ended the reign of the Radiant One here, something that not a lot of people expected to happen. So she's certainly capable of beating anybody she gets in the ring with. But she is not going to have an easy go of it with Deeb here, and she's got the advantage with that rear naked choke. She's got the body scissors as well, and that's that mixed martial arts training that Ivelisse has had a lot of in the last couple of years. Another added dimension to her offense.
You are correct, though. Deeb has a very complete offense. She's very well skilled. She's been trained by some of the best out there.
Well, it's funny you talk about that. You look at the list of people that have had a hand in training Serena Deeb. Al Snow, the Hustler Rip Rogers, Danny Davis, Robert Gibson, Greg Gagne, Dr. Death Steve Williams, Lance Storm, Les Thatcher, Dr. Tom Pritchard, Terry Taylor. I mean, this is you can't ask for a more star-studded list of people to pass their knowledge of the pro wrestling business on. I know, Rob, you're a guy you're very close with, Dr. Tom Pritchard. I'm sure has told you many stories about just how good Serena Deeb was when he had a hand in training her.
Oh, absolutely. And both of these athletes had were sitting under the learning tree of Dr. Tom for quite some time. So they both had a lot of very good teachers throughout their tenure in the professional wrestling business. I mean, you look at Ivelisse, TNT, Savio Vega, Norman Smiley. Both of them have had such unbelievable coaching throughout their wrestling careers. As now Northern Lights, beautiful bridge.
And the scary thing, you think about Serena Deeb as somebody who's been around pro wrestling for such a long time. Just 27 years old, made her debut back in 2005. Ivelisse, 2 years younger at only 25, has actually been wrestling a year longer than Serena Deeb. Ivelisse has been wrestling since 2004. She's been wrestling professionally since she's 15 years old. two very different paths to get to this point in their wrestling lives. Ivelisse, like I said, started at 15, hadn't even finished high school yet. Serena Deeb, college educated, went to school, got her degree, started wrestling after the age of 22. At the age around the age of 20, and got her degree while she was wrestling, but two very divergent paths to take them here to the Orpheum in Ybor City with the Shine title on the line, and Tippers starting to flare here.
Absolutely, it is. It's starting to really break down right now with these chops by Ivelisse onto Serena Deeb, and you know it was going to have to come to this. Both women fighting for that gold. And Serena just getting lit up by those chops.
Hard kicks. And that may be where Ivelisse has the edge. I think when it comes down to the striking game, when it comes to the kicks and utilizing their feet, I would have to give the edge to the champ there.
You're correct. She has very educated feet. Her kicks are very, very astute.
Like Stan Lane educated?
Aww. Why are you trying to say that I'm stealing stuff from '86? Come on. It all comes around.
Oh, maybe in 20 years, Evie will be driving power boats too. Who knows?
Obviously, Serena Deeb's made no friends in Ybor City.
And I don't think she cares a bit.
Not anymore. Again, not the Serena Deeb that we've known and loved. Rob and I were talking about that earlier. She's just changed over the last few months.
Oh, and she connected right there with a forearm while she was flat on her back. I don't think Ivelisse saw it coming, and it rocked her a bit there, but right back to their feet they go, slugging it out.
And we knew this was just going to be a hard-hitting match. Both women very passionate about that Shine Heavyweight Championship.
Shot to the rib cage by Deeb as they continue to try and jockey for position. Suplex again with the bridge for a near fall, and Jamie Tucker right there. And I don't know if this is something that's going to play into this matchup, if maybe it goes for an extended period, but you can't see this at home, but it has gotten extremely warm here in the Orpheum. It was a record temperature day here in the Tampa Bay area, hit 97 in Bradenton, Sarasota, just a few miles south of the building where we are here today, and it is still very muggy and humid out. And I don't know if there's been an issue with the TV lights here or the air conditioning, but it is, for the last several minutes, it has gotten probably 5 to 10 degrees warmer here in the building. And that could certainly be something that plays into this as this match moves on here.
Serena laying her knee into the back of Ivelisse, and now just toying with her.
Leg drop by Deeb.
Going for the
the leg drop. No, wait, we've got a drive-by here in the booth. We are, not that we're not always happy to have Rob Naylor here in the booth, but we've got some special company in the booth now, Amber. We've got the first woman to ever wear the Shine title around her waist, the former leader of Valkyrie, the Radiant One, Rain, making a one-time guest appearance here in the booth, main event style.
Just a one-time little sneak by, a little drops in.
Always good to have you here, and I know you got your eyes clearly glued to this one. Your thoughts, former Former Valkyrie member Ivelisse, the one who took the title from you, no small feat, taking on the woman who's kind of really filling your shoes now as the leader of Valkyrie in the devious one, Serena Deeb. Any prediction here as we watch this one?
Well, number one, of course I've got my eye on this match. That's my belt. It's mine. I'm the first Shine champion ever. Of course I've got my eye on the belt. But obviously, I would love to see it back in the hands of Valkyrie.
Well, there you have it. The former Shine champ stopping by the booth. Peace out to you as she's hanging out with the 1/3 of the International Home Wrecking Crew here tonight. Lovely Lacey also in attendance.
It's a regular reunion.
Oh, the stars are out here tonight at the Orpheum in Ybor. It's not just Rob Naylor. We got them all here tonight. Got Jay Lethal here. I mean, it's a who's who in the pro wrestling business here tonight. Chol Guerrero's in attendance. They're all coming out tonight.
Lenny, now people are just going to think you're making stuff up.
Hey, do me a favor, Rob. Pick up those names I just dropped, would you?
How dare you? As now Deeb just furiously going after the midsection of Ivelisse. She's got to be appreciating all those sit-ups now, but the attack is on from Serena Deeb. Just ferocious. Driving her back into that corner as a very limp Evie just drops to the mat right now.
Oh, Serena quite proud of herself now. She seems to be in firm control. Ivelisse reeling from those shots. And you know, softening her up in that midsection only means one thing. Serena could be going for that finisher of hers, that spear.
Well, that's the thing about that spear. She can hit it from anywhere. At any time. We've seen it, you know, time. Oh, what a knee right to the face. Jesus. Now just putting the boots to her. And she can hit that spear from pretty much anywhere.
Oh, now just stomping on the hair of Ivelisse.
And Jamie Tucker with a rather stern warning for the challenger, with a very confident look on the face of Serena Deeb as April Hunter looking on closely at ringside, and Ivelisse certainly going to have to be aware of the prize on the outside as she was on the receiving end of a lot of that assistance in the past. Certainly not going to be the case here tonight as she continues to work over the hamstrings of the challenger with those kicks.
Ivelisse now going for those gut shots also on Deeb.
Creating a little distance, head of steam. Boot right to the chest.
Maybe going for it again.
And that time right to the chest. And Deeb just slumped in the corner before Ivelisse drags her out. Steps over Boston Crab. Submission predicament for the challenger here.
All of her weight on the back of the legs and the back of Serena Deeb. You see April Hunter trying to reach out her hand to Serena, trying to pull Serena over to make it to that rope so she can break the hold. But Evie leaning back.
And Ivelisse with an eye on April Hunter, and now taking a swipe at her. Double leg by Deeb. Now just raining down right hands. With a great counter by Ivelisse. And now she grabs the mouth position. And tempers again starting to flare here. Ivelisse says that's it. Oh,
Fiery Puerto Rican just wailing away on Deeb.
Hard forearm reversal of the whip. of the right hand. Takes her off her feet. Deeb reeling in the corner here. Oh! So clearly not only does Deeb want her belt, she owes her some money.
The chicken's outside her dad.
God damn, that was stiff. Ivelisse, though, traps in her leg scissors. Oh! Deeb now trying to chuck. Oh! Just elbowed her right in the face 2 times in a row. That's the end of that leg scissors. Ivelisse like a cat. Gets away, gets some distance. Oh, and then driven into the front row. There goes that seat. Deeb now getting her bearings as Ivelisse in a bad way laying on the ground. Deeb, though, taking her time, making sure to catch a breath here. Get her second win, perhaps.
Very smart strategy on the part of Serena Deeb.
And it appears that Ivelisse is favoring that knee.
Oh, if she wasn't favoring it then, she's favoring it now. April Hunter interjecting herself. Gets a warning from Jamie Tucker, but it was the chop block by Serena Deeb to the back of the knee of Ivelisse that may have just changed the complexion of this matchup in a big way.
Serena continuing now to work over that knee. Of course, a very smart tactic on the part of the challenger.
Well, we talked about how important the legs of Ivelisse are to her offense with those kicks. If you can take away one of those wheels, you take away a huge piece of the offensive repertoire of the champ. Makes it that much easier for Deeb to bring that gold back to Valkyrie.
Serena being chastised by Jamie Tucker. You can see Ivelisse just in great pain right now. Favoring that leg, of course.
I don't think she'd call it great, but I get what you mean.
Awful pain, terrible pain. I would be, goodness knows.
And Deeb on the outside here. Jamie Tucker screaming at Deeb to get back in the ring while trying to get April Hunter away. And oh, what a shot from Deeb. And Jamie Tucker, there's some people, you hear fans counting. And Jamie Tucker hasn't counted. And actually, I'm going to give him credit for that. He understands the importance of this matchup. He understands the significance of the Shine Championship. And he is giving these women a little bit of latitude to settle it between themselves and maybe allowing a little bit further bending of the rules than you might normally see in a title matchup.
Now Serena back in the ring, but obviously the damage has really been done to that leg of Ivelisse. And Serena just continuing to work over that leg.
And that's the mark of a veteran. She sees basically for all intents and purposes, a bullseye on an opponent, and she is focusing her efforts right on it. Her opponent's got a bad leg. You're not going to go work on her shoulder. You're not going to work on her neck. The leg's bad. You attack the leg. That's exactly what she should be doing, and she's doing it very effectively here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Using every bit of that count in the ropes before Ivelisse was able to extricate herself, and now Ivelisse going to the midsection.
She's fighting back the best way she knows how.
1, 2, 3.
Right back in the corner, April Hunter shouting encouragement. And the challenger just wearing out the champ there.
Serena Deeb really has just become as vicious as they are.
Oh, upstairs this time goes Ivelisse. And again, catching Deeb in the shoulder there.
She could be running on pure adrenaline, but it's working for her right now.
And wisely, the challenger looks to slow things down here. Grabs a front chancery, drives the champ to the canvas, and now just trying to impose her will on Ivelisse here. Traps the legs again. Stretch muffler.
So smart on the part of Serena Deeb.
Ivelisse reaching for the ropes. April Hunter right there. Make it a little more difficult for Ivelisse to make it to the ropes, as they both shouted Ivelisse to give it up. She says never, and Deeb really cranking down on the knee. Oh, what a counter by Ivelisse there. Using that other leg to kick her way free. Nicely done by the champ.
Absolutely. Makes her way to the ropes. Catching a little breath here. But again, Serena just relentless.
Champ hung up in the corner here.
Yeah, I think so. Serena just biting the leg.
As she pulled that knee pad down, exposed just the flesh and bone of the champ in the corner there, and now just driving right hands into that leg.
So unbelievably vicious is Serena Deeb.
Well, the biggest prize in women's wrestling here on iPay-per-view is on the line. And oh, another kick. Caught Deeb coming in right in the forehead. Ivelisse able to free her legs there. Up and over the top. That leg buckled though. She couldn't land on her feet. Flapjack floats over into the single leg crab here.
Beautiful by Ivelisse. After all the punishment she's taken, Ivelisse still remains, she's pulling it out. And now the kicks by Serena and one returned by Ivelisse.
Oh, repeated shots, forcing Deeb to relinquish the hold. Looking for a clover leaf here. Submission predicament for the challenger. And Deeb is right in the middle of the ring here.
How Ivelisse has survived so much punishment and is still able to pull these moves out is incredible to me. Look at this.
Is Deeb going to give it up here?
Obviously square in the middle of the ring. Square in the middle of the ring. Serena with nowhere to go.
Deeb continuing to try and find her way out here. April Hunter letting her realize how close she is to the ropes here. And apparently a little tough love from April Hunter there did the trick.
This is awesome! This is awesome!
You still see Ivelisse still in a lot of pain. But of course, the brunt of the pain was on Serena Deeb. Now Ivelisse going after that knee of Deeb. Kicking at that leg of Deeb. Very smart on the part of the champion.
Fans getting behind the Shine champ, but she's back to her feet here. And the fans appreciative of the efforts of both of these women. As Ivelisse again scores here. What a boot to the side of the head. Down goes Deeb to the floor, and we are right around the 30-minute mark here.
This is unbelievable. Both women have to be so exhausted at this point.
Oh, looking for Hurricane Rana to the floor, but Deeb able to block. Oh, powerbomb right into the apron. Nothing but steel and wood on the outside of the ring frame, and it met nothing but flesh and bone of the Shine champ. And the challenger gonna take a long cold drink, courtesy of April Hunter there. As Jamie Tucker continues to count here. And Deeb can be looking for, I thought she was going to try and take the count out win. Instead, she stops the count and goes right back to the attack.
Serena wants to continue after Ivelisse, but I don't know if it was the smartest move. She needs to get back in the ring. She can't win this title on the outside. Again, Serena rolling in.
And Serena wisely using the count to her favor. And oh, look at the champ coming back. Showing some fire here on the outside. And again, the apron coming into play here. And Deeb and Ivelisse both losing their footing there on the outside. I don't know if just the sweat of the bodies that have hit the floor out there, perhaps a little condensation. I mentioned the heat becoming a factor here, and you'd have to think, as we've rolled past the 30-minute mark, that the heat is certainly coming into play here.
If we're noticing it, Lenny, if we're bothered by it, imagine how they feel.
Too close to the ropes there was Ivelisse. And she's able to kick out again at 2. You can see the hair of Serena Deeb just matted down with perspiration.
Ivelisse to her feet. Back elbows to Deeb in the corner. Now she's got a hold of Ivelisse's hair. Just flinging her down to the mat. Now going for a cover. Great finds the leg. In the ropes. And now Serena with the leg scissors, also slowing down the pace a little while putting that pressure on Ivelisse. And now reaching those hands back to April Hunter for some extra momentum.
Oh, Ivelisse, a couple of handfuls of hair. That's one way to... That was Deeb with a handful of hair, my bad. Apologize. Single leg pickup by Ivelisse. Deeb now just pounding away on the exposed back of Ivelisse. Forcing her to release her hold on the leg, and then right back to the front chancery goes the challenger. Elevates the champ. And maybe some head games here by the challenger.
Speaking of head games, somebody's head's locked in a vice right now.
Oh, she was looking to turn it. Ivelisse was looking to counter into the octopus. And instead it got turned into a backbreaker for a near fall.
Both women at points of exhaustion right now. And you can't blame them. You said, we were all obviously at the 40-minute mark at this point, easily. If not 35 minutes.
Yeah, a little shy of that. Both ladies back to their feet. But yeah, certainly the wear and tear has got to be starting to take its toll on both these women here. And perhaps this is the point of the match where maybe it comes down to who makes that first big mistake, and has their opponent got the ability to capitalize on that mistake. Jamie Tucker says no. Challenger refusing to give it up.
Those knee strikes in the back to Ivelisse by Serena Deeb.
And the one thing you don't think about in a match that's gone this long is not only are the two athletes in the ring clearly getting fatigued and starting to show the wear and tear, it takes its toll on the official too. The one person who may be the X factor in this whole thing may be April Hunter. She is fresh as a daisy on the outside of the ring. You've got two extremely tired wrestlers in the ring, a referee who's probably refereeing his fourth match of the night, and now it's well into the 30-plus minute mark. He's got to be getting tired. Now might be the most opportune time of the night for April Hunter to make her presence felt and do some damage here. And at this late stage of the matchup, anything like that could be pretty much clinching a victory for Serena Deeb here. So I'd keep my eye on April Hunter at this point. As you know, Valkyrie always has that numbers game in the back of their mind, always has that plan ready to go. Just when you think, you have them right where you want them, they've got something else they can pull out of their bag of tricks.
If there was one thing that Ivelisse has on her side, at least she was once a member of Valkyrie. She knows April Hunter's tricks. That is one thing that she does have on her side going for her. Serena very tired. Ivelisse very tired. You see the exhaustion on their face. April Hunter in that corner.
And there it is. Don't call me Nostradamus, but that was April Hunter right on cue, allowing Serena Deeb to almost pick up the victory right there.
You see the frustration on her face. Hooking both legs, still couldn't get that 3 count on Ivelisse. The champ still stays strong.
Both ladies again back to their feet. Deeb looking for a neck breaker here. Nails it. Oh, she dropped the champ right on the back of her head.
This could be it, Lenny.
Oh, she didn't hook the leg, and maybe there the fatigue factor coming into play. The elementary portion of the pinfall, the hooking of the leg, and perhaps, being so tired and worn down, Deeb just kind of lost track of it at that point. Didn't do it, and maybe lost the pinfall there as a result.
40 plus minutes these women have been going, Lenny. Crazy.
Deeb out to the floor here and drove the arm right on the apron. And Jamie Tucker admonishing April Hunter for interjecting herself again, and he just threw her out. And that may be a huge break for Ivelisse right there.
Certainly could be. Probably the best news all night.
But the damage was done, and you see Ivelisse clutching her left elbow.
You're right, Lenny. It could be too little, too late for Ivelisse.
1, 2, 3,
Deeb clearly irritated, looking to go for the kill here. Right to the elbow. Drives her into the corner. Full arm dragon twist, snaps down on the arm. And Deeb, maybe sensing that this might be her best opportunity so far to steal the Shine title from Ivelisse, has just ratcheted up the offense here. Hooks the leg that time, only 2. And the challenger has clearly picked up the pace here.
Well, let's be honest. Deeb's the kind of wrestler that doesn't need that outside interference. We all know that. Deeb should know that in her heart of hearts. I mean, she should be able to wrestle a good kind of clean match. She just chooses not to. She wants that outside interference.
Yeah, I think it's all about results at this point for Deeb. I don't think she's interested in style points anymore. She wants wins, and she wants money, and she wants titles. And Valkyrie is her shortcut in her mind to that end. And that's the Shine Championship around her waist. And it is certainly within her grasp at this point, you'd have to think.
Absolutely. Ivelisse very worn down. Serena, of course, is too, but obviously Ivelisse really feeling that pain right now. She's had her leg worked on, her knee worked on, that elbow.
Traps the leg, oh, thumb to the eye, the great equalizer right there. That one blinded the champ for a minute. Gut buster right over the knee. And could this be the prelude to the spear? She hasn't gone for it once in this matchup. Ivelisse to her feet. Nobody home. The challenger hits the steel.
And she just crumbles, Lenny. Ivelisse getting a little bit of time to breathe. This could be a turning point in this match, Lenny. Ivelisse hears the chants of those fans. That's got to hype her up. She knows she's got to capitalize right now. There's those lethal strikes.
Grabs hold of the wrist now. Takes the challenger off her feet. Oh, she's not done with her. Drags her right back up. And much like we saw Deeb concentrate on the bullseye she saw on Ivelisse, the champion doing the same. Cover. 2 count only. Japanese stranglehold.
Such a smart move on the part of the champion. Champion with all her weight on the back of Serena.
Jamie Tucker right there asking if she wants to give it up. She says no. Oh, what an elbow. Right to the side of the head. Caught the champ in the jaw. And here you can see the toll is starting to be taken on both these women. Oh, wait a second. Just as I say it, adrenaline kicks in. Waist lock, backed into the corner.
Jamie Tucker trying to coax both women out of the corner.
Deeb having a little trouble with a finger there, it looks like. Maybe.
Could have possibly jammed it.
And
no.
Again, elevates Ivelisse onto the shoulders. Puts on the brakes. Finally taking her off her feet. 2 count. As Deeb throws that left shoulder over. And again, Deeb going back to the fingers. I don't know if she maybe dislocated a finger there. It was clearly causing her some trouble. Fortunately for her on the left hand, though, not the right, I don't think. Because she is still throwing some haymakers.
Oh. Again, Evie getting fired up now.
This one's starting to break down a little bit here. And again, both ladies on the same page. And down they go.
You're not kidding. Exactly on the same page. That double clothesline.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Lenny, these women have been to hell and back. Boot to the throat on Deeb. Ivelisse with those clotheslines.
She's bouncing the challenger around here in a second win, perhaps, maybe a third for the champ here. Overhead kick. Two count again. The left shoulder of Deeb gets off the canvas just before Jamie Tucker comes down for the 3. She's got Deeb trapped, but drags her back to her feet. Deeb trying to get her foot in the ropes.
Jamie Tucker telling Ivelisse to break the hold.
Oh, rolls the dice. And again, only 2.
The sheer tenacity of these women just, it astounds me.
Well, we talked earlier how we hadn't seen Serena Deeb attempt the spear, and then she ended up hitting the post. We also haven't seen Ivelisse attempt the code red. Well, she's saying that's it. Wheelbarrow. And she gets planted. Chest first into the canvas. Immediately goes for the cover and can't quite put her away. And this one now just a battle of wills between Deebs and Ivelisse here.
You're just talking about sheer willpower here. Deeb picking up Ivelisse.
Atomic drop.
Measuring her with those fists. Some of the best punches in the sport.
Good left jabs by the challenger. She's got the champ on wobbly legs here. Took too much time, though, and got arm drag for her trouble. Duck of the clothesline. Crossbody off the second.
This could be it.
And again, only two.
Unbelievable, Lenny. Unbelievable.
Both these women so close time and time again here. And you gotta ask yourself, what is going through these women's minds right now? They gotta be asking themselves, what do I have to do to finish this girl off? Reversal in the corner though by the challenger. Headbutt to the midsection by Deeb. That one rocked her a bit as well.
And another kick to the midsection. And again, as I stated earlier, that could be a sign that she's trying to soften up Evie for that spear. Goes to the top, though. Places Ivelisse on that top turnbuckle. And now you see Deeb shaking as well. Both women probably too winded, too tired to go for high-risk maneuvers.
Ivelisse up top. Deeb struggles to her feet. On Ivelisse. Ivelisse came down very awkwardly there. Her knee got caught. Her knee got caught. And she again gets driven back first into the apron. And Serena Deeb lighten up the chest of Ivelisse.
Good God.
7.
Again, face to face they go. Just beating the hell out of each other on the outside.
Deeb rolled back in by Evie.
And Ivelisse again grabbing at that leg, adrenaline. Clearly it kicked in there, but a look of concern, I think, on her face. She might be looking to end this here with the code red as she looked like she was calling for it, but oh, the sweet serenade. Submission predicament here now for the champ.
We've seen Serena beat opponents with the sweet serenade.
Only two. And this one has just gone back and forth so many times.
From the very beginning, Lenny, honestly. From the very beginning, it was back and forth.
And neither one of these women really able to gain any extended advantages. It's been flurries back and forth, but overhead kick. And another one. That one rocked the challenger. And Ivelisse, give her credit, looks like she was able to fight off that nasty spill. And oh! Jamie Tucker just got waylaid by Ivelisse.
Oh my God, Deeb's measuring Ivelisse. She's measuring her.
Went for the spear, but she got caught in the choke. Guillotine choke.
This could be it. This could be all.
Tucker's out. Deeb rams the champ into the corner, but Ivelisse is tenacious. She will not break the hold. She's got her caught right in the middle of the ring.
She's got that hold cinched in, and she is not giving up.
Deeb starting to fade here. Jamie Tucker coming too. I think Deeb makes it to the ropes.
I don't know if Deeb had any idea where she was, but she made it to the ropes somehow. Ivelisse has to break the hold.
And Jamie Tucker still trying to regain his faculties here. As a clearly wobbly Serena Deeb. Oh, grabs a handful of hair, and the champ spills hard to the floor.
These women have really just been to hell and back.
And once again, the action is spilled to the outside here. Tucker motioning to try and get these ladies back in the ring. Irish whip reversed, and oh, Deeb! Deeb hits those metal steps, and she was just wailing in agony. As Ivelisse may just need to get back in the ring at this point, take the count out, take the title and go home. But that's a fighting champ for you. She doesn't want to win by count out.
Ivelisse pulls Serena up.
And I got to tell you, from a practical standpoint, this is a big mistake, I think, on the part of the champ. I think she may have had a count-out win right there. But I'll give her all the credit in the world for toughness and for being a fighting champ. She wants to win it in the ring. And she rolls Serena back under the ropes. Crawls in for the cover. Hooks the leg. And only two.
Unbelievable. The punishment these women have taken, Lenny.
Fans, we got to be, I don't have the official time here. We got to be well past 50 minutes at this point. Another guillotine choke. Deeb struggling. She's got to be careful of those shoulders there. Trying to free herself again, close to the ropes, and again able to break. And champ again forced to break. But Deeb in the mount, raining down right hands here.
Serena somehow comes up with the power after being hurled into those stairs like that. Now Evie on top of Serena, just wailing away.
Both ladies back to their feet. Just neither one willing to quit here. Jamie Tucker trying to separate them here, telling it off the throat. And Deeb hanging on till the very end of that 4 count. I think she was checking her mouth. I don't know. I can't see her face with all the hair. I don't know if there's some blood coming from the mouth of Deeb. She continues to slug away. Oh, it's the nose, it looks like, of Deeb. That may have been busted open. And now it's Ivelisse with right hands.
It could be busted open even more now. Good God.
Right hands back and forth. Ivelisse hanging on to Jamie Tucker for a second there. And they continue to fight. Both these ladies look like they're out of gas here, as we got to be closing in on 1 hour here.
Good God. Looks like neither women can get up. Neither of the women.
They are just absolutely spent. Double leg. Right hands by Deeb. Trying to turn her. Shoulders down. Oh, but Deeb able to counter. Submission predicament here.
This could finally be it.
It is over. A 1 hour draw.
This match is ruled a draw due to the time limit expiring.
60 minutes for Ivelisse and Serena Deeb.
Champion, Ivelisse!
Well, they went the distance.